Hello, and welcome back to my top 5 weapon series for Monster Hunter World, Iceborne. Today we'll be talking about one of my favorite weapons, the Charge Blade. The Charge Blade is perhaps the most unique and adaptable weapon in the entire game. It has several different playstyles, and each of them use different skills for optimal damage efficiency and convenience. It uses offensive guard, power prolonger, focus, artillery, load up, even slugger. As you might expect, the weapon is extremely slot hungry to try to fit all those in, so for this top 5, I heavily prioritize weapons that have good slots on them. Starting us off, number 5, the Xenojiva Charge Blade, the Xeno Ra'atz. With 1000 white raw, which is kind of par for the course on these charge blades, and a long bar of white sharpness that can be extended further, 15% grade affinity, and 240 dragon element plus 2 level 4 slots, this charge blade is excellent. It's a little tough to craft, but it's got an impact file and good raw, good affinity, and good sharpness, plus 2 level 4 slots to help fit in all those skills that the weapon likes to use. This is really a great pick. Number 4 is the Alatreon or Alatreon Morphblade. 1008 raw, and the signature extreme bar of mega purple sharpness, 510 dragon, which is very good, especially combined with the power element file, so if something's weak to dragon, bring this and you will not be disappointed. And then it has 2 of the precious level 2 slots. A lot of the skills that the Charge Blade wants require level 2 slots, like guard up or magazine, so having some level 2 slots on the weapon is a minimum requirement for me. Overall, the Alatreon Charge Blade, like most Alatreon weapons, is absolutely great, and if you hate sharpening, this one's for you. Number 3 is the Gold Rathian Charge Blade, the Luna Eostre. 1044 raw, which is extremely good, and a long bar of white sharpness, plus 10% affinity, 420 poison element, which is insane, and 2 level 2 slots, the good ones, plus impact files for that KO damage. This weapon's a great all-around pick and will serve you well in any hunt, especially with that poison. Number 2 is the Raging Bracket Deus Charge Blade, the Lightbreak Charge Blade, with 1080 raw, which is incredible, natural purple sharpness, 210 blast element, which is my favorite element, plus a level 4 slot and a level 3 slot, and impact files. This weapon is an absolute beast. As usual, the downside is that you can't extend your purple sharpness, but the upside is you don't need handicraft on this thing. Plus, it looks really awesome, blast is always good to have. This is a great pick, just like most of the Raging Bracket Deus weapons. Number 1 is the Fatalis Charge Blade, the true Fatalis Charger, with an absolutely brain-exploding 1224 raw damage, which is, again, like most Fatalis weapons, over 100 points of raw higher than any other weapon in its class, plus natural purple sharpness that can be extended with handicraft, negative 20% affinity, which looks bad, but for a Fatalis weapon that's actually extremely good, especially with that humongous raw. 150 dragon element, which is fine, and 2 level 4 slots, which is best in class, plus the impact file, which again is best in class. This thing boggles the mind with how powerful it is. You have insane raw, you have great sharpness, you have the good slottage, you have the good file types with impact, and the affinity is better than most Fatalis weapons. So overall, this Charge Blade is a monster, just like the Fatalis itself, and you should absolutely use it if you can craft it. As usual, I have a couple of honorable mentions here. My first honorable mention is kind of a fun one for me. It's the Lunastra combined with the Xenojiva Charge Blade, the Soulfire brand Styx. I picked this one because it has purple sharpness and razor sharp built in, so this is a great option if you don't have razor sharp on your set for one reason or another. Maybe you can't get enough evil eyes. It has 10% positive affinity, 240 blast, which is actually better than the Raging Bracket Deus weapon, 2 level 3 slots, which again is great. Slots are very important for this weapon. 900 raw is a little low, but all the other qualities make this a very fun Charge Blade to use, and it's very comfortable with that razor sharp built in. My second honorable mention is the Great Jagras Charge Blade, the Saber's Maw 2. 936 raw, which is a little low, but it doesn't have an element, so it can profit from non-elemental boost. It also has white sharpness, which is just fine, and 0 affinity, which compared to the Fatalis weapons is also just fine, but then it has 2 level 3 slots, which is just perfect. Additionally, it's only a rarity 10, so you can really augment this thing to be almost on par with late game levels, especially once you factor in the non-elemental boost. This is a weapon that you can make extremely early, and you can augment it later to help carry you through the mid-game. Overall, this is a great pick if you're early on in Master Rank. So that's it for my Monster Hunter World Iceborne Charge Blade selections, top 5 plus 2. Let me know which of the playstyles, Super Amped Elemental Discharge, Enhanced Axe, Enhanced Sword, some combination of the 3, guard point spamming, I don't know. There's so many different ways you can play this weapon, and it's really near and dear to my heart. I love it, so please do let me know what your favorite Charge Blade playstyle and favorite Charge Blade are to use. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.